Prolonged droughts, sudden floods, and apocalyptic locust invasions are some of the extreme but real climate change effects that have turned Somalia into a desolate country. A country that still struggles to rise out of a protracted civil war that began in the 90s during the ouster of President Siad Barre and widespread insecurity. Most of her citizens have been displaced, have no livelihood, and are ever more threatened by natural and man-made calamities. To help these communities not only survive but thrive in their own homeland, aid, development and humanitarian organizations came together under one umbrella, the Somali Resilience Program, SomReP, to offer coordinated support that would be sustainable.
SomReP was formed following the 2011 drought that affected the country of Somalia, with the aim of enhancing and building the resilience of Somali communities within the country.
SomReP is leveraging the technical expertise and the wide geographic coverage of the 8 organizations to implement resilience projects. And 3 years ago, it received a shot in the arm when SIDA and EU came on board to fund the projects in Somaliland and Puntland. One of those projects is the early warning system, which is helping to alert communities of impending disasters, giving them the opportunity to prepare timely responses to save lives and livelihoods. Here in Burao, an early warning committee meeting is on. These are the members of the community who will be feeding the early warning dashboard through a mobile platform.
gowdooda hawlaha marka dhamayso deegaanka ay hadana dhex geysaa deegaanka hadana wixii ka yimaada ayaa hadana iyo wixii gudud marka soo fulisay ayaa la isbarbar dhigaa marka waan isla qaadanaa markaasaanu sawiraan ka diyaarinaa fiidiyo ka duubnaa marka wixii aanu dirnaa cidii ay khuseysay oo ah care maxay haday waa sida kulameed aanu qabsanaa kulamadeedu waa joogto oo toddobaadle waa bille kolba sidii maxay hay tolay ay xanuunadu u soo kordhaan ama wixii soo biira.
We have trained about 1,800 community members who are part of the village development committees on early warning, early action, and this enables them to be able to feed our early warning dashboard with early warning information that is then used to respond to any shocks, including drought, including issues such as the locust invasion, and this again helps us to be able to respond in a timely manner.
gacmeed baan la siiyay lambar hoona loo qoray saasaan ku wada xiriir jiray ahayd xiriirkaas wuxuu dhacay lambarka iyo waraaqdan la siiyay ayana lagu yiri halka adigu lambarkaasaad sidanaysaa mobilkaasaad kala hadlaysaa lambar baad taabanaysaa taaba hal saad u soo waranto roobka taaba laba saad uga soo waranto daaqa xoolaha taaba saddex saad uga soo waranto iibka xoolaha taaba afar saad uga soo waranto biyaha inay hooseeyaan iyo inay koreeyaan inay midhexdhexaad yihiin.
Also a broadcast where we can disseminate information directly to the communities, reporting them any early warning, any disasters that might come.
Not for response the precarious situation that's coming from the community immediately. So what they do is they immediately interact with other, pass information to other humanitarian agencies and also the government. And also here at the NADFOR office, they have a food staff and also other amenities that they can respond with immediate response to reach the needy communities.
NADFOR is the National Disaster Preparedness and Food Reserve Authority. Sharmake Abdi Musa is the authority's Director for Planning and Research.
The community were trained on disaster management, community-based disaster management. So they know how to mobilize their own resources, and at least to try to resist, or they can't resist, but at least to try to acclimatize with the shocks on the basis of the resource. So the community have the relevant information regarding to the disasters, how it unfolds, what community have to do it, how the community have to use the early warning information. So the most important thing, we improve the community understanding on the different climatic shocks that actually takes place. So now they are very much informed about what we call about these disasters and the use of the early warning information. That's a very good achievement.
Despite the introduction of the early warning systems, however, Recurrent shocks such as droughts and floods continue to throw hurdles on the community's path to resilience.
A lot is still yet to be achieved. We cannot say that we have achieved resilience in this project. And so we continue to seek funds and appeal to our donors to support these communities because, again, with the challenges and the recurrent shocks that keep coming up, the gains, sometimes the resilience gains that you make are depleted, especially when communities migrate due to drought or other shocks. Then we have to start all over. So there is need for continued support until we are able to achieve our desired results.
Nevertheless, the community is now at a better place with a system that keeps them ahead of disasters. And when disaster strikes, they have a ready support system that can provide water and food while sharing information with other bodies such as the UN to prepare and coordinate a stronger response. It is a system that is saving lives and livelihoods here in Somalia.